Hey everyone, Cat Fu here. Today we're going to be looking at some of the new McDonald's 2025 Changeables. These came out pretty recently, but it's been kind of difficult to get new ones. I get a lot of duplicates when I go, and trust me, I have had a lot of kids' meals recently trying to collect these. So we're just going to be looking at the individual toys today and talking about them because I think these toys are actually pretty cool. So as you can see, I was able to collect number 2, Taurus, which is like a play place sort of thing. I was able to collect number 3, Cappy, and I have beef with Cappy, which I'll get to. I was able to collect number 4, Fergon, which is like a cheeseburger, which is cool. I was able to collect number 7, Exchange, robot kind of guy. And then my favorite one that I have is number 8, Vash. Not hard to say it, but yeah, we're going to be going through each of them today. Starting with Mr. Taurus up here. So, this guy is representing a play place. He's a cute little dinosaur. This is like the thing you would climb up in if your McDonald's had a play place. This is on the back of every box, but this is all of the changeables that exist. I only have 6. Obviously, there's more than that. The Boo Bucket one is probably the one that I want the most. But besides that, I think I'm pretty happy with the ones that I have. So let's take a look at our guy here. Here he is, and this is pretty big. If you look at it, I have bigger hands. It's pretty pretty big. We have the McDonald's logo. All of the toys have that. This is kind of like that see-through window you would see. This is like a slide you would climb up. You can see the back of the Transformer here. And these are like some games, another little hole, but then nothing on the top of the bottom. But when you actually get to transforming, ta-da! We have Taurus, and the tail comes out, and his little arms come out as well. Very cute. Something I've noticed recently with like the little McDonald's and all the adult Happy Meals is these toys have been getting like a lot better quality. Obviously, this isn't like the world's best quality or anything, but for like a Happy Meal toy, I mean, this is this is sick. I used to love the Transformers, like the Changeables from McDonald's growing up. I used to like the hotcakes one. So seeing the return of these is pretty cool. I like Taurus. I think it's a neat one. It's not the craziest thing in the world, but it's cool. Next we have my mortal enemy, Cap. This one is my least favorite, and it's not because I have so many Caps. Because who needs 4 Caps? I mean, no one needs 4 Caps. But apparently McDonald's thought I do, and that's why you got to be careful too. If you are hunting these, you have to go to separate locations, because they will give you 4 Caps, and you'll be sad. But this is Cap. It's meant to be like a McDonald's worker hat with the headset on, and then when it transforms, this hat goes up, and you see Cap's little stupid face, and his feet come out, and it's actually it's cute. Yeah, it's not bad. This is the first one that I got, and I was super excited when I got it. But I think this is the most like like it's cool, and when it's on like a shelf or a display, you can't really see see his face. But yeah, I'm gonna move on from Cap. I'm not the biggest Cap fan. Definitely, there's better ones. Like number 4 here, Fergon. This is like a pterodactyl kind of guy who is also a little hamburger. I like this one a lot. I like the ones that are shaped like food. This is the second one that I got, and I kind of been fidgeting with it. It's just kind of cool. So obviously you have your hamburger, and then you flip this up, put the wings out, and boom, there is Fergon. Like, what? That's so sick. I like the colors on this guy too. And then you flip it down, and bam, You have your hamburger. Now the one thing that it's like kind of funky about these is usually you could see a part of the transformer inside of it. Obviously they had to do it for, as a way to get it out, but like maybe a button that covered it up. I don't know. I'm no Happy Meal toy engineer, but just a thought. So yeah, that's Fergon. That one is pretty cool. Next is number 7, Exchange. This one's cool. This is like a cash register. It even has like a little play feature here where you push this down, and this is actually going to be Exchange's hand. But it kind of looks like fries too. So this is like the credit card thing. This is what you'd see if you're in the store. You flip it around. You have, maybe if you're working at McDonald's, you recognize this. I don't know. But then to actually transform him, you're going to lift this up, and you see his little face. Flip it around and put his hand down. This one is definitely the most simple one out of the 6 that I have. It's a little silly, a little bit of a reach. I feel like some of these are, but I think it's cute. I like Exchange. Exchange is cool. Kind of reminds me of like Karen from SpongeBob in a way. Flip it around. I think it actually looks better, not transformed in its cash register form. So yeah, that one's cool. And then the last 2 that I have, I thought this was the last one, but I actually have 2 more. I lost the box for one of them, so we'll get to that one. But this one, I think, is my favorite, or close to my favorite. This is Vash, the 4-piece chicken nugget. This one is cool. This reminds me a lot of like the retro changeables. Like it's like super incognito. It looks like a 4-piece, obviously, besides, this. If you flip it over, you'll see Vash in there. But you flip this guy up, and his tail, and these little arm things. It's kind of hard to get to. There we go. And look at that. That is so cool. Look at the line. Yeah, I think this is my favorite one. And the fact that it just like goes together so nicely too, is really cool. So yeah, look at that. Sweet. Okay, and then this is actually the last one. I don't know the name of it, but it is like a McDonald's like to-go bag. I'll also show off now. I got these stickers. I never got them again, but the first day that these toys were out, when I got a kids meal, they gave me these stickers. I don't know if this is like a launch thing for them, but it's kind of cool. Okay, this one's pretty cool. I'd say probably this one is my favorite. Looks like a McDonald's bag, right? Has a logo. Flip it around. I mean, I could pass off as a McDonald's bag, right? You can't really see much of the transformer. But then you flip these down, and this, and boom. There he is. That is sick. That is so cool. I like the colors on this one too. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Fergon, the cheeseburger. But this one also is just like nice, and it's like heavier than the other ones. So yeah. So these are the changeables that I have. Will I be getting a full set one day? I don't know. Maybe not. But these are the ones that I've been able to collect so far. I'll post more about them if I get more. But for now, that is all I got for you guys. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.